Dear Hannah, I finished my training and begun to drive. Since my roommate Tak and I only have one bed, I have decided to drive on the night shift so we can both sleep on it. It works out because he has a lunch rush at the restaurant and I get free fortune cookies. Aang, my new driving partner, does not smell bad. Good news, Hannah. At this rate, you'll be over here in 6 months. Can you believe that I'm out here? Can you conceive that I've already come so far?
Cost of Living is an original musical which was inspired by an article I read in the New York Times in 2009 about two immigrant cab drivers who share opposite shifts off the same medallion. One drove by day and one drove by night.
Now they're both immigrants from China. They both drive the same cab, and at first when you see these two men you think, well, they're very similar.
It's essentially a story about the American dream.
The Jekyll and Hyde of the American dream.
Two different individuals who come to America for the American dream and kind of pursue it in a similar way, driving the same taxi, and how they have completely divergent experiences and how that dream plays out.
It's about these two people who on paper might as well be the same guy, who start out at the same place, come from the same background, have the exact same goals in mind, to the point where they're actually doing the same things to reach those goals, and wind up on opposite ends of the spectrum.
I'll always fight, I will be strong, and I'll survive. I will always drive.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Dear Hannah, my first week driving was great. I'm loving watching the sunrise before I sleep. Reminds me of you, big and yellow. Just kidding.
As an Asian American actor in the theater community in New York, to have a show that had not only one but two significant male leads who were Asian American, I found extraordinarily exciting.
I'm also always interested in stories that are Asian American, and this is a uniquely American story.
It's giving wonderful meaty roles for talented Asian artists out there.
I think that it's by definition inherently an American story. Like, let go of all the hyphenates, because we all in this country came from somewhere else, and that isn't something that we immediately think or remember.
Because face it, New York is a city of immigrants, and most of us have come from somewhere else, or have families that have come from somewhere else. And I feel like this show really touches on that, and I believe Timothy is the future of our art form.
Happy holiday.
Happy holiday. How's driving?
Not so good. I keep getting cut off by those crazy Indians.
They're really vicious.
They steal my fares. Maybe I should drive more like my mom.
That is a terrible, terrible idea.
When I go see a play, I expect to be challenged. I expect to have my perceptions flipped upside down, and I don't see why musicals can't do that too.
It's not a musical per se. You can't call it a play per se.
Nothing about this piece on paper says musical. And I love that, because Tim has managed to find a way to make this show sing.
To have new voices in the American musical theater, American theater period, is really important.
A lot of original works are not being produced right now. I can't tell you how many times I've been to the TKTS booth and I've seen another jukebox musical or another musical that's based on the success of a Hollywood film.
There's a lot of money being put behind sure things, which of course are never sure things, and those are the stories that are being recycled from Hollywood, from books, from plays.
This is an original show with original music, and it's beautiful.
And I just want to take it further to the next level. I want to be able to present it in its entirety.
If Tim asks me to do something that he has written, I would do it. Because Tim writes beautiful, beautiful music.
Anytime Timothy says, I have a project, would you like to be involved? I say, absolutely.
Drive, 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 drive. There is only drive.
Nice. That was a great ass kick and take.